Good evening. Welcome on into the evening session of From Day One. Team Skeptic is along with us to start out our tonight's frauditors, auditors, and soft sits. What do you have for us tonight, Father Skeptic?
I'm the problem, right?
You are part of it.
And I'm an idiot. You ever see?
Oh my God, you got a chilly situation. I'm only going to let you do that if you bring out your dinger.
You're nothing but an idiot. An idiot.
Looks like we're gonna have to bring out the dinger for this one. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we're gonna be covering another video from our new favorite human crash test dummy, Chili Riano, as he gets put in his place one more time by a random woman in Ironton during one of his live streams. So let's begin.
They had their back the blue. The same guy who they got the back the blue right here, and this is right in front of this. Morford's office put this up. I'm using you. Go on camera. Tell them. Tell everybody. I'll give you a fair chance to speak.
You are using people.
I'm using them for
You're
what?
using these people.
For what do I get out of it?
For your own publicity.
For my publicity.
Yes.
Because I just want to be famous.
I don't know.
I didn't study constitutional law for 20 years. I don't understand the Federalist Papers.
No, you don't. In fact, in your last video I covered, I left out the part where you tried to tell a clerk that the Federalist Papers were designed to help the Constitution govern the people, which is categorically false. The Federalist Papers were actually written to encourage the people of New York and Virginia to ratify the new Constitution that was written in Philadelphia, which is evident by the two main authors, Alexander Hamilton being from New York and James Madison being from Virginia.
And then did they offer about at least, say, 85-90% of them?
Authoring 80 of the 85 Federalist Papers.
Yeah, I'd say that's 90% or more.
You would think a constitutional expert would at least get that right.
I don't know what
I didn't read the Constitution.
you might have.
So you mean that poor, uneducated people, who most don't have their teeth, there'd be no reason why I would want to stand up for their rights. No reason at all.
Now listen, I'm all about rights.
Well, then you're hearing the stories? Did I make these
I've
stories
lived
up?
in this community,
So-
these communities.
So has anybody else come here and exposed these stories?
So everything isn't fair, everything isn't right.
Oh, it's
what
not
these
fair.
people need to
What,
do.
You mean come over here, ma'am. I can't be with the music. They want to shut me down.
They want to shut me down? No, let's be truthful. You don't want to be demonetized so you can't make money on this on the good old YouTubes. Let's be fucking truthful.
Come over here.
It's just like a schizophrenic narcissist to think that music coming from a loudspeaker is there to shut you up. This man must hate Christmas, and not because of the fact that copyrighted Christmas music is played everywhere literally all the time, but because his family hates him and he gets no presents.
I want to give you a fair chance. Everybody gets a chance to tell their point of view. You do
What
too.
everybody needs to do is get out and vote against these people.
Vote against them.
Yeah, vote against anyone that they feel like is giving unfair treatment.
No, I want to address though. You walked by these people when I wasn't here, and you said that I was using them
Yes.
for my publicity.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You're raising money.
I'm raising
You're doing
money.
it the wrong way.
I'm doing it the wrong way.
Yes.
Transparency is the wrong way.
No, transparency is not the wrong way.
Has anybody ever taken their stories before? Has this account been made public before?
Have they gone to anyone to have that done before?
It doesn't work. Nothing works. The courts don't work. The lawyers don't work.
So you're telling me that this is happening in such a way in a small town in Ironton, Ohio. Let me just tell you this.
Now answer the question. Stay on topic.
How about you stay on topic? She asked you a question you never fucking answered, Chili con carne.
Said I'm using these
Listen
people
to
for
me.
publicity.
When I
That's
tell
what you said.
You don't control my conversation.
No, but I
you need to get it.
Oh my God, I'm falling in love with this one. An actual alpha lady showing this beta male who claims that he's an alpha, that he really is beta.
Job, get to work. They need to be upstanding citizens.
Preach it, lady. Chili DeCaren just keeps running into the wrong women, who consistently remind him of what a real alpha looks and sounds like. Not to mention, she's absolutely right. 99% of all people could solve all their legal problems by simply not breaking the law.
I do. I don't break the law. I don't have a bit of trouble.
No troubles.
No troubles. My son has broken the law. I didn't agree with the treatment that he always got.
What kind of
But
treatment
you
did your
know
son
what?
get?
He had to stay in the Lawrence County Jail. He had to go to prison. He did drugs.
So he should go to prison for the drugs he did?
For the crimes that he committed when he did the drugs, yes.
So he committed crimes when he was on drugs?
Yes.
I'm sure it baffles this buffoon that normal pro-social people can all agree that antisocial behavior should be punished even if it's to a loved one.
Well, what I'm saying to you is for me to come here with him enables that. So what I'm saying is, I don't break the law. I don't have any trouble. So why, if you break the law, or if you do something outside of, why is there someone that needs to defend you?
Because no one has come and stood up for these people. Nobody.
You're missing the point, Chili. What she's saying is, why do these people need somebody defending them when they're the ones breaking the law? Not why shouldn't they get legal counsel or why they shouldn't have due process of law. But why do they need a monkey like you defending them when they're the ones breaking the law?
And by the way,
what have people done to these people that is so bad?
Well, did you see last night Derek Medley's story?
I don't follow this. People at my work have followed this.
You're not looking at what the people here are saying. Yes, the people who live here.
Here in Ironton?
Yes.
I'm hearing what they say.
Are you not watching their testimony?
No, I'm hearing what they're saying about all of this.
I'm
hearing what the people that work and that live in these communities
that work. He doesn't work.
He doesn't work. I don't know if he works.
He said he was pulled over 5 times in a week. 5 times in a week.
For what?
I don't know. What were we pulled over 5 times in a week for?
Drugs. They're drugs. They said that we had drugs in there.
Do you have drugs in your vehicle? They searched it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, chili. If you're going to go ahead and pay somebody to be your shill, you might want to train them a little better. When you ask them, hey, did they check? And your lone witness says no, you done fucked up, Chili. Thank you, network.
Learn to coach your witnesses better, Chili. I'm telling you, Chili con carne artist literally feeds and preys off of the less fortunate mental midgets of the world.
Okay, so I don't know, but I know this.
Did your vehicle get searched?
Has my vehicle been searched?
You get pulled over and searched?
No, but when when my son was with me, or when he was driving my vehicle and he was hanging with people that were doing drugs, or he was affiliated with people that were doing drugs, he got searched. So what I'm saying to you,
things are going better now, though, because of all this. The drug epidemic is less. There's less drug problem now because of the criminal justice system. Is that what you're saying? Things are going great. The system is working amazing. That's what you're saying?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you don't want to change it?
Change what?
That people go to a dungeon for drugs when they're addicted to drugs instead of help.
Jail is not a dungeon. Stop having false flags here, Chili.
First off, it's not a dungeon. And every time you say that, you minimalize the exotic experiences of those vacationers down at Guantanamo Bay. Second, are you now telling us that you're an expert on drugs and addiction? I mean, how do you know that her son being separated from his source of criminality wasn't the best thing for him? How do you know that a few years in jail didn't extend his life by 50 years on this earth? This is what happens when you don't know what you're talking about, but you also don't know when to stop talking.
So I think they are trying to change some of that. They are. I've literally read posts and seen posts. Ballard, Finley, both of those judges are implementing new drug programs and things through their courts.
The things I've heard about Ballard are nothing short of atrocious. And so...
Well, then you've been misinformed.
I've been misinformed.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens when the source of all your information comes exclusively from a group of people who apparently have a motive for revenge. Also, since you call yourself a journalist, you should really not push hearsay stories until you've had an honest chance to skeptically verify them.
So Ballard is doing a bang-up job on the court.
Okay, I think
he's doing a great job.
Ballard
He's doing a great job.
is doing a good job at what he's doing. Yes, I do.
And so, now you said here that
my son is now a star.
What do I get?
He's benefited greatly from Star.
Okay.
So he left prison and he went to Star. Something that I don't normally talk about. But the system is helping those people that want help.
Okay, cool. So now we got your story. I gave you an opportunity, but now tell me what I get out of this. What you said, I'm using these people. What am I getting out of it?
Well, so people watch this, and I'm just telling you from what I've heard. I don't watch these things because
why don't you? This is your town, lady. This is your town.
Well, this isn't my town. This is where my business is. But
so you just suck off these people then? You make money off these people, and then you leave town?
Oh, the irony! Our chili saga began on December 23rd when he was pulled over in Tempe, Arizona. Now, it's only April 15th, which means only 3.5 months have passed, and in that time, he's left Tempe, Arizona, gone to Dallas, messed up some random dude's life, and then went up to Ironton, where he essentially weaponized a trailer park to terrorize its own town. You then left and went to Houston, then back to Dallas, and now you're saying you're going back to Ironton so that you can one day run for governor of Ohio. You literally travel from town to town, leeching off of anybody that will give you $2 or 5 minutes of their time.
No, I care about these people.
But these are your people then. This is your neighborhood. I came here to help you.
That are here.
So you said this isn't your town. Where's your town?
It's close by.
Okay, so your town's close by. So then all the people, the 3 dozen people so far on camera, what about them?
What about them?
Don't you give a damn that, what about Teresa Ward who was held
First
down?
of all, I work two jobs.
I'm not saying, no,
I don't
no.
have time to sit and watch a feed of somebody that's out creating
Doing what?
chaos. in our
Creating
town.
chaos.
Yes.
I'm the creator of chaos.
That's right. You are the creator of chaos.
Nailed it.
You come in from California, and you're the creator of chaos. And that's exactly what you are. And these people are being fooled by you. You're nothing but an idiot. An idiot.
You know, I can't say I disagree, Chili. You're an idiot.
His brother getting jumped by Henshaw when he was on heroin? That doesn't
I'm
count.
not saying that there aren't bad instances, there's not bad people, there's not bad police, there's not bad in everything. But you are not the answer to the problem.
I'm the problem, right?
You are part of the
And
problem.
I'm an idiot.
You're an idiot.
You haven't seen my lectures on constitutional law or the history.
Nobody needs to see your lectures because I don't think you fucking know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
I'm in love with this lady because she's out here speaking exactly what I'm thinking. Nobody cares about your constitutional dipshittery, Karen.
You don't care about it.
You sit there and say that Andy Ballard and the things that he's done, and Kristen Finley and the things that they've done are not good things. You are sadly mistaken, and you know what? You haven't been in town to know all that stuff.
Oh, so I couldn't get testimony from people. I said the reports I'm getting.
Testimony from who?
These folks right here, are they lying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say that too. Yeah.
Not a credible person.
Okay, there it is. There it is, folks. Right there. Hey, DPN, for our new channel, DPN and I are starting a new channel. It's called DPN and Chili.
So you're starting a channel called the Double
I was gonna say that, but go ahead.
Penetration Network in Chile. Sounds like a messy venture to me, but it is more up your alley and better for society if you stop grifting off of these unfortunate people and giving them any more false hope. Because Chile, you're not a savior. You're an idiot.
Yes, Chili is an idiot. He's an idiot. True and true. He's an idiot. Yes, sorry. Idiot. That's Chili. Chili the idiot. He's Chili. Alright, let's find ourselves another moron to handle as we continue to march through Dominion. Well, that is if it takes the click for the spark of power there. Alright, let's begin.
Identify.
In your-
I'm right here. There's my name.
Right here?
There's my
No, your
badge
name's not
number.
right here.
Right here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, right here. Can I get your name and badge number, sir? Nope.
Good.
Oh, okay. We were going to praise this guy.
You can pray.
Hi, and welcome back to the channel where we expose frauditors, Karens, and sovereign citizens.
Yes, we do. So, which of the three do we... Oh, we have a subset today. Okay, perfect.
Following video disturbing. Viewer discretion
Let's
is
begin.
advised.
Adams County Government Center. We have Treasury payments.
Guys, can I help you with something?
No, thank you.
Okay, this is not a public forum, so I'm gonna ask you to go ahead and step outside, and you can take anything else you want out there, but this is not public.
This is not open to the public?
No, it's open to the public, it's not a public forum. It's a little
Okay.
different.
Well, it's open to the public, man.
Sir,
It's open to the public.
I've made my statement.
What's your name? If you're giving us orders, I need you to identify
I
yourself.
didn't give you orders,
Well, you're telling us we can't be in here.
and I'm Lisa, okay?
Okay.
And I asked you not to video in here. I didn't say you couldn't video.
Oh, well, I can absolutely video in here. It's public property, man.
Would you check in with the front desk, please? Thank you.
We're going to stay here for a while now. We're actually just going to leave soon, but you're going to give us unlawful orders like that.
It's not unlawful order. I didn't give you an order.
Hey, you're telling us not to record in here, man. This is public property. It's a public space.
I still can't believe that frauditors actually have supporters. Like, why would you encourage this type of behavior?
Because
Why
they're an
wouldn't
idiot.
you encourage them to go find a job instead?
Because they don't know how to.
Jeez. She came up all huffing and puffing, all rude.
You want to see huffing and puffing all rude? I can show you huffing and puffing and all rude.
What was her name?
God.
Lisa? Is Lisa the manager, like the head honcho around here?
Lisa is the treasurer.
Okay. She's like a supervisor?
I'm sorry, no comment.
She's
Oh,
like
okay.
the God.
No comment?
OD.
This gentleman is using the frauditors technique and flipping it back on them. I don't answer any questions.
Just trying to start a conversation with Timothy.
I just stopped. If you could talk to her, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Man, it's like everyone's rude in here, man.
Yes, sir. I'm not trying to be rude.
Well, you're being rude, though. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. You're a public employee. I'm a citizen. I'm trying to have a conversation with you, and you're just kind of brushing me off,
I
man.
don't have. I'm a new employee and I'm in training. I have nothing to say. I don't know nothing. I'm learning.
Gotcha.
You guys, you can't be in here with cameras. You have to be outside.
Man, is that a law?
Yeah.
Which law?
Just in this office.
Can you tell me which law that is?
You need to go.
Oh, she's grabbing my camera. Don't touch me, man.
Well,
What are you doing?
Okay, I'll
Don't grab my arm. What's wrong with you?
Come on. Stop whining.
Lady right here has to grab people? That's a crime, man. That's battery. You can't grab me. What's wrong with you?
It seems like every single Denver Metro asshole video, somebody barely touches his camera and then he cries assault and battery. What a wimp.
Gosh, everyone in this office is ridiculous. You're gonna block me out of here? I'm a citizen, man. It's open to the public. It's ridiculous.
I find it hilarious when they say they're citizens. You're not a citizen. You don't pay any taxes. You're just a cockroach of society.
Roach. Ooh,
Hey.
dumb truck.
Not much. How you doing?
Good. What are you guys up to?
Oh, just
Filming?
Yep.
Still in the building?
Filming the building.
Sweet. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Just making sure everything's okay. You guys good?
We're okay.
The lady over here, Lisa, and then another lady, didn't get her name. She told us we couldn't record in here. She tried to grab my monopod. She blocked my camera, and she tried to grab my monopod. So that's battery.
No,
but I mean, we're not trying to push the issue. We just want to be able to record in a public setting without being harassed.
Since when is grabbing a monopod battery? Like, do you listen to yourself?
No, they don't.
Maybe
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we're here to talk to you and say hi.
Okay.
What, may I ask why you're recording?
We're doing a story.
Because they're an idiot.
This Adams County.
Cool.
building.
On what?
Well, it's not.
I'm
public
being
yet,
an
so
idiot.
We're not gonna say.
We'll spoil it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
All right. Well, it is a public building.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we just want to make sure you guys are okay, and, every once in a while we got to double check and just say hi, and so you guys know we're here, and you know you're here, and just want to see how you guys are doing. Can we help you out with anything? Can we tell you anything about the building?
No, I don't think so. We just wanted to come in and just record, get some good B-roll footage, and
Kind of a visual thing.
yeah.
Okay.
How about some zero
Being
footage?
here than filming it is just a visual thing in here.
Well, we want to record in every public accessible area in this building, and so this is actually the very first spot that we came into.
Okay.
And we were here for 30 seconds before
The treasurer
Lisa came out here and hollering and making demands from us, and like she's some type of authority.
I think she just, I mean, to be fair, she saw a questionable looking guy and then some random hobo with cameras. Like, you don't know what they're plotting. It would be good to know what's happening.
She's worried about that side of it because there's checks and payroll and stuff like that she's dealing with the public's information.
Gotcha.
Really, that's what, because she talked to me before. Somebody was over here doing kind of a similar thing, whatever, recording here and there. And she was like, I don't want people recording behind this desk because we have public, like my checks.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
checks.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, they're processing.
Yeah.
So as far as putting on film, that's one thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you covered your face when I take your picture.
Oh, see, man, you were doing good, man. You came out here cool.
For you to film me, but it's not okay.
No, you came out here, you were being cool, man. Now you're going backwards. So.
Why is he going backward? He's just doing what you're doing. Maybe he's working on a story. He can't tell you about it because it hasn't been published yet.
Is that a personal phone or is that a business phone?
It's a county phone.
County phone? Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get your name back, so we're going to get that picture off your phone, man. Can you identify?
No.
No? It's your policy, sir. You have to identify. You have to identify, sir. It's your policy. If I have to file a complaint on you for refusing...
You can file a complaint on me.
I will. So
it's okay for me to take a picture. Go ahead. Get in Zoomer.
J.D. Humphrey.
Mm-hmm. I work here at the government
center.
center.
To identify badge number.
And badge number's right there.
Oh, right there? It's not right here. It's right there? We got a lot of those guys right here and right there.
Mm-hmm.
We got 150 here. Guy came out cool and he wants to take a picture of us. So
well, take a picture of us, then why can't I take a picture of you?
You can take a picture of me, that's fine, but you're doing it in retaliation.
No, I'm not.
And we're allowed to get that information off your phone, so we're going to do a public records request on that.
Go ahead and try.
Oh, well, no, we will. We definitely will, 100%.
Awesome.
Dude, your true colors are coming out, man. When you came out, you were doing good, and now you're just a straight tyrant.
A straight tyrant. All this guy did is take one picture of the homeless guy, and now you're calling him a tyrant.
Yes,
Why don't you go spend some time with some real tyrants and let us know how it went?
Because they wouldn't return, they'd be dead.
What's wrong with me taking a picture?
But you are refusing to identify, sir. You're refusing to identify.
Right here.
You have to verbally identify. It's your policy.
No, I don't.
We looked it up.
Go ahead. Show me. Pull your phone out. Show me where it says it in the law.
All right, let me go bring your policy over here. Let's look at it.
Too.
Yeah.
So we're just still being cool with you, but how come I can't take
it all, man? You're not being cool at all. When you first came in here, you were cool, and this guy was being cool. Yeah. He's still cool so far. You are not cool at all, man.
Why?
You're a tyrant.
Picture?
Because you're refusing to identify, sir.
Well, identify. I'm right here. There's my name.
Right here? No, your name's not right here.
Right here.
Right here?
Mm-hmm.
Is that H-E-R-E or H-E-A-R?
I'm not going to fall down.
Right here? First name right, last name here?
I'm not going down that road with you.
Yeah, look at this guy. Clown. Straight clown, man.
Say what you want. You guys enjoy your day.
Clown right here. Can I get your name back, sir? Nope. Oh, okay. We were going to praise this guy.
You can praise him all you want.
Let's get, we need to get this guy's name and badge number 2. He's refusing to identify. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Clown number 2. We got CB Clean.
Correct.
Badge number 356.
That's right.
Yeah, but you're not clean, man. You're a dirty cop.
Okay.
Dirty.
Denver Metro asshole really needs to work on some better material because you're not funny, dude.
Okay. Yeah, ain't clean. We'll call this guy dirty.
You guys have a good day.
Ain't clean.
You don't even know what's clean and dirty, you asshole.
Clown officers here in Adams County. Bunch of them, man. Try to come up cool at the beginning and they won't identify.
They identified.
CB dirty right here.
Yeah.
Just because they didn't go ahead and kiss your ass.
You put yourself in a trap. We didn't put you in anything. You did it to yourself. Clown.
Okay.
Yeah, you're dismissed, bud. Get out of here. Clown. Clown number 2 here is also dismissed. Get back to work, bud.
I'm not working right now.
Well, go do something that I need you to do. Instead of come over here and talk to me. Instead of talking to me, clown. You're dismissed. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Bye.
You don't pay him to do anything because you don't pay any taxes because you're unemployed. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.
Thank you very much. Hope you have an awesome day. Unless you have something else. Oh, you do? Perfect. Let's go to it. I guess Nexters is having trouble trying to connect. We are continuing to work on that while we keep the content flowing. So set up this one for us. Or not. Alright, let's just go into it. Viewer discretion, of course, is advised. Oh, forgot to put the audio on.
Welcome to Auditing America. We here. We had a CPR, Mr. America, System and Audit. Here it goes.
Can you tell us what services you guys provide in this building?
Record me?
Yes.
I can't do that.
Why?
You can't just a government building. You're not allowed to do that. You're not even allowed to be recording right now.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Why not?
Because she said so.
You're not allowed to do that.
Is that like a new rule?
We have our own rights.
Yeah.
I can choose to let you record me or not.
What right?
The right for you to come in here and be recording me first and foremost.
Well, I'm not trying to be rude, but this is a public area.
And this is no, it's not. It's a government building.
It's
prohibited.
You're not
By-
able to record.
What law is that, ma'am?
It doesn't matter.
See, you're not allowed to
Of
record
course,
law.
you have to say what law.
No, I don't. First off, you have to have my permission to be recording me, right or wrong.
No, not
Yes.
only if I'm in your private property.
You're right now. Are you recording me right now?
I am, because you're hired by the public. You're in a public space.
Then you're not. Then you're not. You don't have my permission. First off,
Well, I mean,
record me at all.
I understand that, but I don't need it.
But so what I'm saying is, I can have the people to let you know from the jump that you can't. This is a public. You're right. This is a public building, but it's not open to the public. This is a government building. You have to have permission to film it.
She's trying to reason with him, but that's never gonna work.
Yeah,
This guy is
that's
just
not gonna
fishing
work.
For a reaction, and that's what he's getting right now.
Ma'am, I have to, with all due respect, I have to disagree. Because,
You don't have any due
we have the First
respect.
Amendment.
You're violating mine already because you walked in and
Specifically, which right am I violating?
Did you ask?
See, you're a fucking
Well, you're
idiot.
in a public building
No,
now.
but did you ask to record?
We have the right to video record the government.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
You don't have the right to record.
This is not North Korea, ma'am. This is America. We could film.
Right, but I'm not about to argue with you about it.
Me neither, but I'm just saying.
Can y'all get the state troopers in here up here?
Why are you calling the police?
You shouldn't be recording. You know, definitely about to let my supervisor know that you're here recording. That's not how that's supposed to be.
Ma'am, we have freedom of the press.
I'm not your freedom of the press. Nothing. But if you didn't come in and ask me,
I gotta say record me. And
Yeah,
I
you
gotta
have
say
to get
record me.
permission
You
from
can't
me
do
to
that.
Only if we're in private place. We're in a.
Look at this. Look at this. It says, Veteran set up for government. And
that's different. That's different.
I'm sorry.
I understand, ma'am, but this we are allowed to.
Lobby area. The one is recording me. Been recording me since he walked in the door. He actually started preparing. Yeah, he's recording both of us, and then he gonna argue with us why he can't record us.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying.
I get that, yes, sir.
He's recording on his phone. I don't even know what he's trying to do.
I told you we have freedom of the press.
He has freedom of the press. Is what he keeps saying.
Outside there,
In here too.
this is my workspace.
You guys are hired by us.
No,
Yes, you are.
no. Can you please not record
He's
me?
still recording. Like I was asking
I'm
not
gonna have to
record.
delete all the whatever bit from me and my.
He said, "Come to this phone right here. You can come over here right here."
I don't want to talk to him over the phone. If he wants to talk to me, he could come over here.
He's trying to do this, and he's just gonna record it. I'm closer, like, and I actually not too multiple times, and he's gonna argue about the First Amendment. So he's actually not to record me. Me and Phil both have to.
And did we just have a power outage again? Oh, hold on. We might be back.
No, he walked up to me and asked me what we're doing in his building and started recording, and he was already recording. And I asked him, I let him know that he cannot record in here, and he still his right, freedom of the press. He's still recording right now.
On the side note, I've never seen Whisk Boy so calm and docile. I wonder if he ran out of little crystals to smoke.
It's okay if you don't know, but we have the right.
No, I'm sorry, but like I don't want to be in no video for my own privacy.
No, I didn't say you had it right.
We do.
He didn't say you had it right. He said y'all just want to record what y'all don't want to do anything.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We're here for a business, and we have the right to record our business here.
I do. Do you have an appointment with the governor right now? No. Then you're not going to the governor's store. You have to have an appointment to go to the governor.
Okay, so we want.
See what I'm saying, Kev?
We want to make an appointment then.
If you want to make an appointment, you go to their website, you can find out their
Yeah, for public records request as well. Okay, this ain't the place for you to actually.
Yes, it is. This is the place.
This is not the building for public records.
Are you going to deny me? Are you going to deny my rights?
We have the right to come in here.
You have an appointment at the
No, I do not.
All right. Look, bro. What services do you provide? Let's start off by that. What service? Don't feed it into what? Guys, please.
Deny people's rights?
Does that make you happy at night to go home?
Florence, guys, I need you to complain on Florence.
Here we go. Oh, thank you.
Okay, good. Officer.
Yeah. That person's being disorderly, disturbing our peace. Well, that's because he just got here and we have it on video. So why don't you just tell me, can you play the video, sir, so we can see somebody being disorderly? Well, you see, you guys would never. I bet you don't know the Third Amendment. What's the Third Amendment? Because if you don't know the Third Amendment, you're not qualified for this job. What's the Third Amendment? You don't know it. By the way, there's thousands watching.
The Third Amendment has literally nothing with being a court officer. Absolutely nothing. It hasn't been used in decades.
Actually, centuries.
You're not an officer of the law.
They are the ones who control it.
Allied Universal is just a cheap company that we hire.
Okay? Huh? But we have the right to walk here freely, that we're trying to prove a point. That's what we're saying. Yeah. Proving a point that this is the people's building. Correct. And we have the Fourth Amendment. This is a Fourth Amendment violation. This is a Fourth Amendment violation. I want to know if she knows the Third Amendment. Do you know the Third Amendment? Oh, it does matter because a lot of people die for these rights. What? Yeah. Yeah, you know people that veterans? You know veterans? That doesn't matter. Oh, then you should care about the Constitution. Why, if you're a veteran, why are you getting people to waive their rights into this building? You're supposed to protect those. Yeah, you know that. You're supposed to uphold the Constitution, right?
This is disgusting. You have a career criminal talking down to a veteran about the Constitution. Like, are you joking?
Unfortunately,
You're supposed to
no.
uphold the Constitution, right?
He's not joking.
How come we're being denied? You see, I just told you
you're
that
an
somebody's being
idiot.
disorderly, and you said, well, I didn't see it. That's because cops are not there. When the bad people are there, you usually get a call. I don't give a damn what she is. She's in charge of arresting whoever's being disorderly. Okay? And she don't want to make
right now. That would be you.
Oh, I didn't see anything. Just like the guy that stole the car. You didn't see him, but you're still looking for him, right?
I don't even know what you're talking about right now, sir.
What's the Third Amendment?
Go ahead.
What's the Third Amendment? That's all I want to know. You don't know your job. You don't, bro.
I'm not your lobby. We have people here
Employee.
refusing to step out. They've been asked by
Oh, you want us to?
security here.
Oh, no, we're not stepping. Actually, they didn't. They said we could stay here all day.
Okay.
We're arguing the fact that you're not letting us in. So you're giving wrong information.
They're the ones that tell us who to let in here.
Okay. Well, they already said that we're allowed to be here all day.
No, you didn't. No, they did
They're
not.
Universal. They're being disorderly, and you don't care. How can some?
Being disorderly.
They are being disorderly. Don't you want to watch my video?
No, thank you.
Oh, that's because it doesn't benefit you. But guess what?
I have not seen a crime.
That's because I have it on.
Columbus.
That's because we. That's because. That's because.
No.
No.
have no jurisdiction here.
We are in their building right now.
Oh, they're building. How much they pay for it?
I don't know.
This is a public building, ma'am. You have no clue.
Columbus Police Department is where you want to take your video to, sir.
Ma'am, that's you. State Highway Patrol right here. You're a cop, right? If I break the law, you take me, right? Huh?
Stand by.
You guys are tyrants. You don't know your job. You went to war or a veteran. You don't know what the hell the Third Amendment is.
The funny part about
Anselmo, you should be ashamed of yourself. Your behavior is
He doesn't know how to be ashamed.
disgusting, and you're the one being disorderly.
He already said that he's staying in this lobby.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
what I was.
Oh.
And he said when he be here, he'll talk to him if they don't.
Or unless you're disorderly.
Oh, disorderly. Oh, but you didn't see that, right? Oh, unless they accuse me, right? What if they accuse me and you didn't see it?
Sir, it would only be
Sir,
if I
nothing.
saw it.
Sir, nothing. What's your name and badge number?
I'm Trooper 1.
What's your badge number?
You can't read that?
That's how you would speak to a judge? No.
You're not a
You're
judge.
Not a judge. You're a criminal. So why does she owe you any type
You're a
of
felon.
respect?
Okay, I'm your boss. What's your number?
My badge number is 593.
You're not qualified for this job, okay? Do the walk of shame. Do the walk of shame.
you don't even know what
You don't know what you signed up for.
you're laughing about a document that you swore no to and you didn't even read.
And the only thing good about you is your haircut. The only good thing about you is your haircut. Yep. Yep. That's so funny.
You know, people fought for a right to have them, and you decide to government, it's terrible.
Yep. This person is. This person.
It's an emergency right now because our vice president.
Correct, but you wouldn't notice that because you're a turbo cop. You don't know how to investigate. Okay? When somebody says my peace has been disturbed, okay, you take a second. You don't dismiss the possible victim, ma'am. You look at this guy showed up with a German Shepherd now. What do you need a dog here for? A what?
He's a bomb dog. He's stationed here.
Okay. Okay. Well, it makes me feel highly uncomfortable. By the way.
Well, fuck off.
You can go too because you're the one working for us. Yeah. Well, we pay for this and the dog.
Oh, the bomb dog ain't leaving.
Him uncomfortable. Maybe he has PTSD of being chased down by a police dog during one of his arrests. Who knows?
Or all of them.
There you go. Look at this one. This one don't know either anything. You don't know the 30.
I understand that.
Yeah,
I just want to leave Kenny supposedly running away.
Yeah, Kenny. Okay, Kenny. Let's talk to Kenny.
They've told them that they can sit here.
They've told them. We know this. We know this. You don't need to tell us
that they're an
anything. We know
idiot.
this. The ones that don't know the information is you. Oh, you've been off duty, so do the walk of shame. We don't need you here. Go home. Yeah, take a break. Go read the Constitution and come back ready for work tomorrow. Yeah. Let me guess. If we complain on you, it's personnel matter, right? It's not public information. Let me guess. I can request that?
You can complain all you want. Yes, sir.
Can I request the outcome? Yeah? Okay. Good.
It ain't gonna go in your direction, but yeah, you can request.
I don't care about him. I don't care about him. Are you the supervisor? Are you a captain, sergeant, or something like that? Sir? You see?
Oh, he just dissed you.
You're rude. What job do you get to do whatever you want? Treat the people with disrespect? Police officers. That's you. All right. So what's your name, sir? How's that? Trooper what? No. You see, you guys are all about the rules and the law until it applies to you. You guys go around asking for your ID all day long.
He told you.
I ask you for your ID. It's part of your policy to identify yourself.
His ID is trooper.
Forgotten policy doesn't trump law.
But you choose to say trooper because your ego's too high to identify to me.
No.
Yeah. I asked her. She's like, well, it's right there. You can't read. You guys are all rude. And you don't know the Third Amendment. What's the Third Amendment?
Ordering troops.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he does know it.
Okay, good. Then, good. I'm glad you know it. Hey, man. Hey, he knows the Third Amendment. First cop in how many? 25. The last 25 cops don't know the Third Amendment. This guy don't know the Third Amendment either. You don't know it. Nobody knows it. This guy went to...
Nobody needs to know it. It hasn't been valid since what? The War of 1812.
Yes, my responsibility is to be here because obviously, as you're aware, there's a constitutional republic. Yes. And obviously, as you're aware, this is participatory.
Participatory.
It's a participatory.
Let me say something.
Sure.
I am so glad you said constitutional republic.
Instead of a democracy.
Thank
you. This is a good cop here. Now, the problem we're having here is in order to make this participatory, right, and as our founding fathers envisioned, we need to be able to come in. We need to have transparency. We need to have access to our representatives. We need to have access to public records requests.
I don't disagree with that. There's no representatives here.
Well, none of this lady doesn't know what disorderly conduct means. These people right here were being disorderly.
This is not a good day.
I just want to do a public records request and be on my way.
Well, that's fine. With whom?
Just whoever the admin, the clerk.
Did you check in over here yet?
So we went in here because when we were doing the initially freaked out, wasn't unaware of our First Amendment rights. They called. They said we could be here filming to 5 if they want. And we also talked to that officer. It's fine. They said it's fine to film. We know it's fine to film.
They're being disorderly, but we have a police officer over here that's...
So don't do that to my friend, but...
That is incredible. He just raised his hand and went like he's a little child having a fit.
I know, but still, I understand, but still, that's kind of
super rude. Super rude.
And talking over your friend is not rude.
It's the First Amendment.
We do that all the time.
It's the First
my
Amendment.
Friend, so he can tell me whatever. But here's the point. Here's the main
And
point.
so is me going.
But you're at work, not me.
All right, I'm nitpicking here, but the here point.
When we came in here, because by virtue we're filming, they didn't want to grant us access. And then we've been told by several different supposed authorities that we actually do have the right to record. I don't even necessarily need to record. I'm not recording. I just want to be able to go in, in my public records request. I'm not even fill it up.
Here. I just want to take it and be on my way.
Again, so you did or did not check in?
I haven't had the opportunity to.
Who gives authority to Allied
They
University?
left. And so the supervisor.
My God.
This guy says I need a badge, right? First of all, there's a violation of the Fourth Amendment. Writing my name down right now.
The First Amendment is gone. The Second Amendment is gone. The Third Amendment, they don't know it. And the Fourth Amendment is gone.
And you
Half
are
of the
an
goddamn
idiot.
Bill of Rights is gone once you enter here.
Doesn't he understand that this is just what society needs to do to make sure everything is safe? You wouldn't want to walk into the governor's office with guns without identifying yourself. It would make no sense. These guys are so stupid.
Yes, they are.
I don't understand. But when
Incredibly, edibly
what they
stupid.
call reasonable avenues, which they've given you.
What's
Online, if
reasonable?
you don't want to have to come and present an ID to come in. If you don't want to do that, then you go online and they consider that a reasonable accommodation.
Let's just say I will agree to disagree or even agree with you there. That's fine. However, my business in the first place is photography. Because the First Amendment should be allowed in a building. You should be able to come in here,
Even
take
a privately
pictures.
owned building?
Who owns this building?
No, you said in a building.
No. I'm only speaking here specifically
Okay.
about
For
public
public
buildings.
buildings.
Yes,
Okay.
I know. And can anybody comes on your property, you're within your rights to do whatever you want with it.
Agreed. I just making sure.
Yeah, no, but any public building, we should be able to come in here, unabridged by the Fourth and Second Amendment, but we're willing to waive our rights right now. We just want to take a couple pictures and then be on our way.
I understand that. But they have policies and they have somebody they
Policies, as you know, because you're one of
I
the
understand
you're
that.
one of the most well-versed police officers or troopers that I've ever dealt with. Quite frankly, we've asked probably 30 cops. They don't know the Third Amendment, so it's good that you do. However, the problem is the fact that you know our rights and are still going to not allow us into that building actually hurts me on a personal level because I know that you're better than that.
Who cares if it hurts your feeling? He's not a feelings officer.
It's not that. Stand by.
So I got Pat's on his way down. He's with House of Reps, so he'll be able to do the part you were talking about with the
Okay, so just for clarification purposes.
That way you don't have to give up an ID.
Well, also
They're trying to make a reasonable accommodation.
Part of the thing is, I mean, take a look at this, right? So it's just like the State House, right? So there's a statue over there. There's a bust of some dude. I don't know who that is, right? All the art, all the F-letters, all this stuff is paid for by us.
His name's right over there.
Okay.
And actually that bus wasn't paid for by taxpayer dollars.
Was it a donation?
You know what?
That's fair. However,
We're gonna complain on you.
It may not change your dollars from the public. I just want to, are you saying we can't go in there and take pictures?
You can go in there if you follow the building's policy.
Okay, I just want to go in and take pictures and leave.
Check it.
Okay, thanks.
I thought we couldn't come in. Oh, now we can't come in. Everything is magic out of nowhere.
No.
No, what? You guys are here because they were being distorted when we got here with cameras. First the problem was the camera. Now, no, the camera is fine. Then we have to, the problem is the ID. First they said, no, you can't come in. Now we can come in. What the hell is going on here?
These guys are such entitled children. The security guard supervisor said they would call someone down to help them with their request, and that's not even good enough for them.
From your academy or whatever it is that you go to, and you swear that you're going to protect something you have no clue about.
What's 4511-213?
You tell me.
Do you have a driver's license?
You tell me.
Do you have a driver's license?
I do.
Okay, that's a traffic law. It's your responsibility to know that. Why don't you know that?
Sir, because I'm not an attorney.
Busted
And I'm
it.
not the one.
You don't need it. You don't need to be an attorney. You signed something saying that you would be familiar with traffic law.
Correct, and you sign up, and you sign up to protect the Constitution. You sign up to protect the Constitution, and most of you guys don't know it. I mean, are we supposed to? We're not supposed to know every law.
Did I know it?
You knew it.
Yes, you are supposed to know every law.
No, we're not.
When you sign the paper saying
Not every traffic law.
yes,
No.
every traffic law.
No,
You
no,
will obey
no,
all traffic.
no. Hey, that the law is the law. If you break it, you broke it, and you have to pay to society. But I'm not expected to know it.
Yes.
No, I'm not, because if I don't know it, you're not. If I tell you right now I don't know it, you're not going to take my license away.
Ignorance of the law was not an excuse.
Correct. That applies to both of us.
Agreed.
It applies to everybody. So we're the one quizzing you guys. You see, ignorance of the Constitution is not an excuse. We come here, and we don't have the First Amendment, we don't have the Second Amendment, you guys don't know the Third Amendment, and we don't have the Fourth Amendment either.
Just a correction here. Even if he didn't need to, this trooper knew the Third Amendment, so stop lying.
I'm confused. How do you not have the First Amendment?
Why do you think you guys are here right now with German Shepherds and tyrant cops? Because they started being disorderly as soon as we walked in with the camera. Now we have to...
I'm sorry. I'm coming in on the middle of this movie.
These people were being disorderly, okay? That's how it started. Somebody was committing a crime in here that you guys failed to investigate. These people are being disorderly. They still don't get it. Look, acting weird. There you go. Boom. Then there's things like, you can't film. We're going to call the police. That's disturbing our peace.
I know that you are, it's clear in your head because you were here or whatever, but you just stop using pronouns, please.
Okay, what do you want me to use?
Because you're skipping you're skipping parts of your story or your story doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense to you specifically?
You said, we came in here, they started acting disorderly.
Because of our First Amendment, yeah.
Okay. But then you said there was a crime being committed.
Correct. They were being disorderly.
Okay.
That's a crime.
I missed the part.
Yeah.
What disorderly?
Disorderly. They were...
In Anselmo's mind, being disorderly is not bending over to him and doing every little request that he demands.
Disturbing our peace. They're saying we can't film here. They're denying our service. They're supposed to be courteous and professional. They're not. They're calling the police on us. That's disturbing our peace. Yeah, I can say my peace is not at the best right now. Yeah. Also, they're wasting resources because you guys should be looking for people with warrants. Not guys with cameras. You came over here because of us. There wasn't a single cop here until we got here.
That is not true.
Really?
Yeah.
She showed up after.
She's posting here.
She wasn't standing there.
Get the video.
Okay, get the video.
I guarantee there's somebody sitting here.
Okay. All right, then. All right, cool. But guess what? The person you have there doesn't know our rights either. So is not qualified for the job. Not qualified. How often do you guys get brush up on the Constitution?
Whoops, looks like this frauder is malfunctioning again. So anyways, guys, just before we let you go, we'll show you the walk of shame, which in this case is actually the talk of shame. So here it is.
Go for it.
Officer who knows his job, and he at least upheld my First Amendment
He's not too nice though. You know what I'm saying? He may be smart and know his stuff,
I give it credit.
but he's
unwilling to uphold it.
Exactly, because he would never go against any of these guys.
So
you know what I'm saying?
I wonder what George Washington, Ben Franklin, Rosa Parks would think of this Fourth Amendment violation. You have to go through a certain person to get in. Then they scan your ID. Then they give you a name tag with your full name on it. Then you have your Second Amendment taken away. Then your Fourth Amendment.
Then you run into a guy with a German Shepherd.
Which is also by... And that's why Mr. America does what he does, guys. Right there.
Oh yeah.
And that's why Mr. America does what he does. People don't know their job. These people say, you can't be in here, you can't film in there, and we told them. And then they actually learned to film back. We got in there, we had a rights violation, but we're teaching lessons. We're going to teach this whole country about our rights, even if we have to do it by insulting them. Guys, check out Auditing America on every single platform. Thank you to the donation dollars.
Oh, fuck you. No, we're not going to let you e-bag on my show. So go fuck off, Mr. Bo, who has to run around with a kitchen whisk as his idea of a frickin' microphone. Well, let's see. We've got just over 10 minutes. Technology has not been the best with us today. So, we haven't done it in a while. Let's do a Judge Judy hyper case. Tonight, a drunken night. Does it lead to a stolen truck? Miss Judy, if you would take it over, please.
Mr. Jacobs, Miss Palo is your former girlfriend, and it is your claim that she filed a false police report about you, causing you to be incarcerated for 4 days, requiring you to hire an attorney, and that she has some property that belongs to you. I think that the property is a rifle that was a gift to you. Is that right?
From my father.
And after you were arrested, it is your claim she took your truck, and there was stuff in your truck. When you finally got your truck back, all of this property in your truck, which is hunting gear, etc., was gone. And the defendant says that you did, in fact, commit the acts that she complained of. She's countersuing for ridiculous things, moving expenses, because she says she's not happy living in that apartment. She's afraid, a phone that you allegedly broke, and a hole that you placed in the wall in the apartment that she's going to have to fix. That's your counterclaim. I have so many questions. One in particular that I don't know if you're going to be able to prove to me. You filed a restraining order against him when?
In November 2015.
I'd like to see a copy of that restraining order. And you were living together at the time?
Till November 8th.
How long had you been living together?
Off and on since February.
Was it your apartment or your apartment?
It was my apartment.
No, I want to see what you said in order to get this restraining order.
He hit me in my eye, Your Honor.
No, I'd like to see. You had to file a petition. This is the order. I want to see what you filed, not what you say happened. I want to see what you told the court that you had.
The only thing I have, Your Honor, is the police report that states he abused me that night. And
Police weren't there when he allegedly did anything to you. That's what you told them.
They were there and they took pictures of my eye.
The police,
No,
listen to me. The police weren't there for the event. What I wanted to see is what you wrote in your complaint. Because one of the interesting things that the plaintiff says is that you filed the exact same complaint against your ex-husband. Do you have that complaint?
Yeah, the restraining order that she put on me.
No. Are you following what I'm saying? You wrote something in here and you said that the defendant filed the same allegations against her ex-husband that she filed against you.
Yeah, let me find that really quick.
I would like to see that.
It's right here.
This is the application that she filed against the ex-husband.
No, against me.
That's the one she filed against you?
Yeah.
Oh, great. I want to see all of this. Is ongoing danger continued. Let me see the rest of it.
Here's the whole order right here. I actually read her ex-husband's restraining order, and it said the exact same thing about $2,000 being stolen and about him.
All I say is let me see it. Where is it? Am I correct, sir, that you have no proof of that? Am I correct, sir, that you have no proof of that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, great. So that I don't have to consider it. And am I correct that you do not have what you alleged when you petitioned the court for a protective order?
That would be the same exact paper I would have.
No, it's not. You go into court and you have to file what happened. On November 8th, 2015, Justin Jacobs punched me in the eye and punched a hole in the wall, and I fear for my safety and request an order of protection. Then the judge will take your testimony, raise your hand, swear to tell the truth, tell me what happened on March 8th. You give the judge a little scenario, and the judge grants you an order. This is his order, but this is not what your petition was. Now, since you don't have it, I'll take a look at the police report. Well, you were both drunk that night.
Correct. Not as intoxicated as he was, Your Honor. The police...
You mean there are levels of intoxication? You were both drunk. That's according to the police officer.
He's an alcoholic, Your Honor. He went to rehab for not even the entire time.
So what? You were both drunk.
And we'll pick it up here with part 2 of the stolen truck. Miss Judy, Your Honor, if you continue.
How many times have the police been called to your premises?
Several, just because of his abuse.
Several. And, listen to me, I know that you only pointed me in this direction. It's actually the page before that's very interesting. I spoke to Jessica in the bedroom. She had also had bloodshot, watery eyes and slightly slurred speech. Her thoughts were scattered. I asked if she was injured, and she said she was not. I noticed her right eye was red from blood on the outside of the white part, which is the white part of the eye where you get a blood spot sometimes. I get them too. She told me that it happened a couple of days ago when we were fighting. She did not call the police then. You also told the police that she cut you. The police looked at where she cut you because you were also drunk and it was all scabbed over. And you said that also happened a few days ago.
Yes, Your Honor.
There were 2 holes in the door. It was hard to get a straight story out of her because she kept talking about other things that have happened between them in the last few months. I assume you're her parents.
I'm her mom.
Yeah, okay. So did you read the whole report?
Not the entire
Not the report. Well, you should read the whole report. So you had this fight because you had both been drinking, and I assume that this was part of your modus operandi relationship, because it seems to me, based upon what the police officer got from both of you drunks that night, that this had been going on for quite some time. There was clearly, according to you, no evidence that on the night that the police were called on the 8th, that there was any injury to your eye, just as there was no evidence that on the night in November when the police arrived, that there was a fresh stab wound from her on your arm. So clearly this was your love dance. Now, when did you take his truck?
I never took his truck.
Never. Never drove his truck.
I only drove his truck when he said it was okay.
Okay, after he was arrested.
After he was arrested, I moved his vehicle.
So after he was arrested,
so
just a second.
Parking spot to
after he was arrested, you took his truck. And what did you do with it?
I removed it from my parking spot and put it in the guest parking spot so his mother can come get his belongings from it.
Just a second. This is his
she
mother.
She never was there.
This is his mother. So you moved it into the guest parking spot so that his mother could come and pick it up. How did you notify her? How did you notify his mother to come and get the truck from the guest parking spot?
She was the one who was texting me, harassing me about it. I told her everything is outside with his keys in it.
No, I'm asking you a question. If you moved the truck from your spot to the guest spot, and of course you tell the police here that he kept, and I'm not excusing you because you were drunk and clearly the two of you fought all the time. The bottom issue is, I'm sure there was violence on both sides when you were drinking. The issue is 4 days in jail. Had you ever been in jail before? Yes.
Same exact thing.
No.
Sorry.
Well, she certainly can't pick him. She did file a restraining order against her ex-husband, did she not?
It was not similar circumstances.
That's not what I'm asking you. Fear is fear. It's what happens when you drink.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I have recordings on my phone of her removing the doorknob she blamed on me. I have a picture of her hand.
That was dismissed in court.
I don't want to hear you till I look at you. Continue.
I have recordings of her admitting to having my keys and refusing to give them to me November 8th.
You're talking about the keys to the truck.
Yeah.
I don't care about the doorknob. You two drunks. I'm only interested now in what was in the truck and whether or not she actually removed stuff from the truck. Where's his rifle?
That is my rifle, Your Honor. He gave it to me as a gift.
Where is it?
I have it. This is my rifle. I have the papers. It's in my name.
Your Honor.
It is a pink camo. It is a pink camo case, Your Honor.
I can't. Shh.
Go. The door's right there.
Where's my keys? The ones you stole from me and you won't give it back? How am I supposed to get my truck when you have my keys? You won't give them to me. I'd really appreciate it if you give me my keys back and stop throwing things at me.
Put your sandals on. Go in your truck.
You have my keys. I can't.
I'm tired of fighting with you. Go.
I'm not doing anything. You're the one who locked me in here.
Spend the night.
Broke the door. And won't give me my keys.
Spend the night alone.
Where's my keys? Where's my keys?
Where's your shoes?
Where's my keys to my truck?
Where's your shoes?
What was in the truck?
All of my hunting stuff, multiple packs with a
Do you
lot of...
have any bills, receipts for the hunting stuff that was in the truck?
Your Honor.
Yep, right here.
I'd like to take a look at it. What is the replacement cost of the rifle?
$800 and something. I went on the webpage and there's actually a receipt in there, and
you're mumbling and I don't understand.
Sorry, $800 something. There's a printed out paper with the price in that list.
And the conclusion.
When you finally got the truck back, where did you get it back from?
From a parking spot on the side of the apartment where...
Who got it back?
I actually did, Your Honor.
Could you step up, please?
Sure.
You're his mother.
Yes, I am.
On what date did you pick up the truck?
It was November 12th. And Your
When
Honor, I had to get it without the keys because she wouldn't give them to me.
Just a second. You picked it up on November 12th.
Yes.
How did you get it?
We actually had AAA come and get it.
Where did you take it to?
To my house.
Was there anything in the truck?
No, there was not.
I mean, any
There was
property?
not. Actually, the AAA man even said that if we
Don't tell me what the AAA man said.
Yeah,
I
there
just
was
asked you
nothing in
if
the
there
truck.
was any property in the truck.
No.
That's a lie.
You saw something in the
He
truck?
was a witness.
Okay, come. Who are you?
Her uncle,
What's your name? Last name?
Davidson, Michael Davidson.
Mr. Davidson, were you there on November 12th when AAA came?
She came in.
Were you there on November 12th?
I was at her apartment, but yes, I was at her apartment, and they came and took her truck.
And
Jessica had put all of his stuff in the truck.
No. Just a second. Listen to me. I don't want you to tell me anything that you didn't see. Be very careful, Mr. Davidson, with your own eyes. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Good. Now, you saw AAA come for the truck. When for the first time did you go into the truck?
Well, he got arrested that night, November 8th. I had come over that night, and I stayed because Jessica was afraid. And the next day,
did you notice
he
she
had
was
his
just
truck.
a second? Did you notice she had been drinking?
Well, she was.
Did
sitting
you
outside
notice that she
smoking.
had been drinking?
Well, she was smoking. I couldn't tell she was drinking, but she was outside smoking, and she had told me what happened.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you again. When did you go into the truck?
Well, that night his truck was right in front of her apartment, and there was a bunch of stuff in the truck.
Yes, and keep going.
Right.
Did you? Don't say anything to him. Say nothing.
Sorry.
I know who the players are. Did you move the truck to the guest spot? You move the truck, or did she?
No, she did.
She did.
Right.
Did she move the truck to the guest spot that night?
No, not that night.
Were you there when she moved the truck to the guest spot?
Yes.
On what date?
I believe it was the next day or the day after.
So a day or two later.
Yes.
And you were present.
Yeah,
Just a second.
Yes.
Be very careful, Mr. Davidson.
Yeah.
You were present. Who drove the truck from the front of the house to the guest spot?
Jessica.
You did not go with her.
No.
What did she do with the keys when she brought them inside?
I'm not sure. I think
So
they
you
were
don't-
by the door because the mother was texting him every day to get the truck and to get his stuff.
Just a second.
Okay.
Don't tell me what you think. I don't care what you think. If you don't know what she did with the keys, say, I don't know what she did with the keys.
Okay.
Now, do you know what she did with the keys?
Yes, they were hanging on a latch by the door. There was a spot where they hung their keys, and the mother was in constant contact with her.
No,
about
you
getting the
don't.
truck.
You don't know that.
No, I do. I was staying with her because she was afraid to be alone because he had guns in the house in a gun case. He had a couple of pistols and another hunting rifle. And
What happened with that property?
we returned it all to his mother and his aunt.
And you personally were there?
Yes.
On what date?
I believe it was about 4 or 5 days later, and the police came and witnessed it.
The police came into the house.
Yes.
Your Honor, may I say something?
Just a second. Okay. There's no question that the police came to the house. There was an escort at the house.
Yes, that's
police
correct.
escort in the house, and you retrieved certain property of
Yes,
his
that
that
is
was
correct.
in the house.
Yes.
No question about that.
And I thought that was the conclusion, but now the conclusion.
Now I'm talking about the truck.
Right.
When the police came to the house and you were there, where was the truck?
His mother had already taken the truck with AAA.
Before. How many days before?
I believe she took the truck on the 9th.
Okay.
And then
Now, AAA had to come and get the truck because there was no key. Mr. Davidson, do you understand?
Yeah.
And based upon what you told me, your niece had put the key on a hook near the door.
Right, right.
Well, why would it be necessary for AAA to come and tow the truck if you or your niece or her mother gave the keys to the truck to his mother?
She didn't get the keys that next day. She wanted his truck.
Just a second.
So she called AAA to get the truck.
Well, wouldn't it have been easy, sir, to just give her the key? You said she was harassing her over the phone about the truck.
Right.
Well, that must have happened between the 8th of November and the 9th of November, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't come with AAA to get the truck until the 9th of November. So why didn't you just give her the keys? Because according to what you said, the truck sat out in front of the house for a while and then was moved to the guest spot and wasn't picked up until a couple of days later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She took the truck because she didn't want Jessica to be driving the truck.
Of course. Why would she want Jessica to be driving the truck?
That's right. Well, Justin was in jail. Justin had gotten arrested.
So Justin was arrested because of a complaint made by your niece when she was drunk.
He hit her.
I'm sure that there have been times when he hit you. I'm sure that you also stabbed him 2 days before. That's what happens when you drink.
Your Honor, the day before all of this happened, he claimed I stabbed him, but he tased himself and his father because he was drunk.
Where is the stuff that was in his truck?
I had set every piece of property, guns, safe, hunting equipment, camping equipment, tent.
Just a second. So you returned to him the 2 handguns, correct? The police came
and a rifle.
Came in when he brought the guns to my house. I gave everything that he owned to him. The day of August 23rd, 2015, he came and gave me that rifle as a gift. That's the only gun that is in my...
I'm just asking you a question. I said you turned over the 2 handguns to his mother.
Correct.
Right? So you're not afraid of him having these 2 registered handguns. That's all I'm getting at. So he's got 2 registered handguns. And the only thing that's important is the rifle. Why would somebody who was so afraid of somebody else, I could understand you say, I'm not returning the rifle to him, he's a nut. But you already returned 2 handguns to him.
Your Honor, that's exactly why I gave the rifle to the evidence room, because I didn't want any doubt at all. But they played.
So where is the rifle now?
It's my rifle.
You're never going to get the rifle back. All it's going to tell you is if you get drunk and you drink with somebody with whom you have a violent relationship, you risk it. You risk it. Police are under an obligation. They're under an obligation that if somebody cries, hit me, and if that person, like you, was laying on the couch, dead drunk, so you didn't even know it was a cop there until he had to shake you 3 times, right? Then what happens is the cop is going to take you into custody. Do you understand? You have to get your property back, but I'm not certain that you're going to get it back. So you have to replace it, just for the plaintiff in the amount of $800. You get drunk, you spend 4 days in jail. On your counterclaim, that's dismissed. We're done.
And that'll conclude the Judge Judy case of the evening, and that will conclude part 2. Come on back in the overnight for Art Bell. That'll be up next. And until then, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and release the Krakens as we march along this evening here from day 1. Have a great night, and we'll see you in the overnight.